Now we all are thinking all the time that we have to practice Kriya Yoga more and more, because now it is proved Kriya Yoga is time tested technique. If you practice Kriya Yoga with all devotion, then we will realize that all works will be done automatically, and we will reach to the highest point where we will realize oneness with God. Now let us decide that now we will practice Kriya Yoga morning and evening 3 hours in a row. Okay, all right, we have decided it. But you will practice 1 day, 2 days, after that very difficult to practice. Why? There is simple reasoning. If you have to write 2 hours in English, let us write 2 hours in a row, or give a speech in English language 2 hours in a row. But do not speak English any other time. Only decide to speak morning and evening. And we have not learned English. But without learning it, we have decided we have to speak 2 hours morning, 2 hours evening, or we have to write 2 hours in a row. We cannot write it. In order to speak 2 hours in a row, you have to speak English 24 hours. Even you have to imagine in English. You have to dream in English language. All imagination, all dreaming, all planning, 24 hours should be in English language. Then one day we will be able to speak 2 hours in a row. And we will be able to write 2 hours in a row. Exactly in the same way. If you are not master of Kriya Yoga meditation, then you cannot decide that we are going to practice 3 hours in a row every day, morning and evening. Few days you will do it, but after that you will leave it, because you have not become master of Kriya Yoga meditation. Then how to become knower of Kriya Yoga meditation, so that you can meditate 2-3 hours in a row, morning and evening? You have to practice 24-hour Kriya Yoga. When you are talking, how to practice. When you are listening, how to practice. When you are working, how to practice. When you are resting, how to practice. 24 hours you have to plan to practice Kriya Yoga meditation with joy. Then a time will come that you will practice in a row many hours. This is a very important point. Then how to practice 24 hours? All the time if you are criticizing your friends, your family members, this person, that person, all the time you are talking loss and gain, virtues and evils, good and bad, comfort, discomfort, then you cannot practice Kriya Yoga meditation. You have to keep yourself away from all dualities. Whatever loss and gain, forget. What is virtues and sin, forget. What is comfort, discomfort, forget. Just remember only one thing: God alone exists. And practice this philosophy from nearest of near existence. What is the nearest of near? Breath. What is the nearest of near? Spiritual aura. What is the nearest of near? Head to toes, all changes within. Concentrate on it and have this thought: God has become this. Do not have materialistic thought, illusionary thought. What is illusion? I am having head. This is illusion. God has become this a head. This is truth. This is not illusion. If God has become head, then feel head. You will find all things inside head. I am having 2 arms. This is illusion, Maya. But God has become 2 arms. This is truth. Then concentrate on 2 arms. You will know everything. I have back. This is illusion. God has become back. This is reality. Therefore, never try to say, I am having discomfort. This is illusion. God is manifesting at this moment in the form of some changes which I do not like. Now practice to like those changes. This is reality. Therefore remember only one point: God alone exists. Start this practice from nearest of near, head to toes. Oh, I have done sin. There is no sin. I have done good. There is no good. I have done the best, there is no best. Then what is the reality? I am feeling presence of God. This is reality. In God, there is no virtues and evils. There is no birth and death. There is no loss and gain. There is nothing. Only God and God, nothing else. Then head to toes, what we feel is presence of God. I am concentrating on both legs. God has become both legs. Have this thought. I am concentrating on back. God has become back. I am concentrating on abdomen and chest. God has become abdomen and chest. God has become head, face, neck. God has become breath. Practice this with the nearest of near creation. When we get successful practice with our own self, then one day you will say, oh, God has become Swami Shantanand. Oh, God has become Krishnaji. Oh, God has become this parrot. Oh, God has become this earth. Then you will do automatically. The moment you start experiencing that, God has become all, then you will feel bliss all the time, joy all the time. This is our aim. This is a very, very simple practice. We are not able to practice because we have not decided it. We are engaged in loss and gain in dual atmosphere. Let us decide from today, we are ready to practice Kriyayoga 24 hours. What is that? Only one line, God alone exists. Practice this philosophy from nearest of near place, head to toes. Concentrate on breath, God has become breath. Concentrate on spiritual aura, God has become this. Concentrate on holy vibration, God has become this. Concentrate on head and spine, God has become this. This is a very important point. Now we are ready to practice.